My countrymen, this is Eli Veles Pamatong, President of the Republic of the Philippines. And tonight, I have come to talk about coronavirus once again. I have not recorded my message for quite some time because I got tired of telling this government what to do with coronavirus in 7 days, but nobody listened. I have been asking why, and I got the answer. It is not that the virus or coronavirus cannot be solved. It can be solved in 7 days. And the solution is practical. Even a small child can solve the coronavirus if they follow my instructions. But the problem is, I realized that the government now under Rodrigo Duterte is making business out of coronavirus. It's business. It's monkey business. With coronavirus, they get a lot of money. They are borrowing a lot of money from a foreign bank. I don't know how much, but a huge amount to be spent for coronavirus purposes. But they have already swallowed, they have already devoured 800 billion, and yet up to this point, after all the 800 billion was consumed, you cannot find a coronavirus solution. I think what you can find are the stomachs of the people spending the 800 billion becoming big. Because instead of looking for a solution to the coronavirus, they stole the money, they plundered the 800 billion pesos allocated or earmarked for coronavirus. And now that the 800 billion is gone, they would like to borrow money from foreign banks, billions and billions of money to solve the coronavirus problem. But after that is spent, after they shall have spent the money, I assure you, they would still not be able to offer a coronavirus solution. Why? The solution is right here. We have already the solution, but we are not implementing the solution. Probably because the solution came from Pamatong, and because of pride, they cannot implement it because they don't want the credit to go to Pamatong. They think Pamatong is inferior, is a joke, is a nuisance, and so why should they listen to my solution? But the solution is so simple. I repeated that in my statement, written statement through the Facebook. I said, number one, you completely segregate all the positives, those who are infected, completely segregate them and take them to an island and lock them there hermetically so they cannot get out from there, and the virus cannot also get out from that place. Then the people who are left, the negatives, set them free. Set them free, and then the third step, of course, is let the business go on as usual. Business as usual. To repeat, segregation of all positives. Second, liberation of all the negatives who are being locked down, removal of all lockdowns. And third, business as usual. It is as simple as that. And I don't need 1,000 pesos to implement the problem because we have existing departments that can implement the policy. We have funded them. We have money for them. We have budget for those departments like the Department of Health. Can implement my solution without spending a billion, like 800 billion, or borrowing billions from foreign banks. And so that's the point. COVID is not a problem. To President Eli Veles Pamatong, it is not a problem. It's the simplest problem. Even a child can solve the problem if you give him a chance and the child follows the instruction. Segregation, total segregation of the positives. Total segregation of those who are infected. Put them in one island and cure them. Buy all the available medicines and cure them. Then the negatives who are left behind, maybe 99.99% of the negatives, set them free. Third, business as usual. It is as simple as that. You dodo, you stupid people, it is as simple as that. But you are not following it because The coronavirus has become business. It has become business. At the same time, China is using it to lock down those possible rebels so they cannot act against China. You know, this lockdown is actually massive house arrest. It is crackdown. They can watch the movement of the activists, the rebels, because we are being locked down. There's a militarized lockdown, highly militarized lockdown, and we know what the activists, the rebels are doing, because then we can watch who is coming out of the house as often as possible and doing something against the China puppet government. That is the reason. It's partly because it's money, a lot of money, and second, because China wants it that way to control the Philippines as a communist state. My friends, please tell Rodrigo Duterte, I have the solution. He said, kung may solution si Pamatong, mag-step down ako. Will you step down? I have the solution. And if I cannot solve the COVID problem in 7 days, you can have me shot at Lunita. I can solve that in 7 days. Please listen to me. And you Filipinos are also listening to me. If you care about your country, if you care about yourself before you die, before you're infected and you die, then you support me. We cannot live on a lockdown all the time. Now they're borrowing and borrowing and borrowing money to sustain the operations of the government. But how far, how long can we borrow money? People are dying. People are committing suicide because they have no food to eat. We are practically useless and helpless. We are all prisoners in our own houses, in our own homes, in our own country. We are prisoners. Please set us free. And I'm asking the free nations, the free world, to come to the rescue of the Filipino people. I think I have said enough. Thank you and good night.